Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Cigar Smoker's Guide by the Tinderbox. Earl and Carl Copeland wrote this 1928. It's not an everything about cigars, but it is the pamphlet that is available at Tinderbox stores across the United States. So please stay tuned and have some fun with this. We'd like to ask that you please subscribe, hit the like button, and the notify to stay current with our content. Thank you. Now, the beginning page talks a little bit about the Tinderbox and the fine quality cigars. I'm going to throw some music, and I'll see you on the back side with some video. So here's a little hard carry case for your cigars. You put a number of cigars in there from Toro size up to about a Churchill, and then you can put them in a nice plastic case and carry them and they won't get hurt. Then you have the guillotine cigar cutters. There are also punch and wedge cutters, but I prefer the guillotine cutter because it gives you a larger surface area, therefore a cooler smoke than say a punch because you have a larger area. Now, when it comes to storage for humidors, here's a digital humidor available from Home Depot and Lowe's, and it's digital. It gives you the temperature and the humidity, and you have a pan of water in the bottom that it replenishes from. Then you can also have old school where you have to manually add the water, and here's a lacquered box from Thompson Cigar Company. Many Christmases ago, some friends of mine gave me this along with a couple hundred cigars in it, and that's what it looks like. So there you go. And then there is the humidor, a case for a single cigar, and a wand that you can humidify and put amongst cigars in like a humidor that holds 30 to 50 cigars. But this is a bigger one and has larger ones in the bottom. And then I'm adding cigars to it here now. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just stacking them so they'll be gently stored, be able to be humidified, and then I can grab them and take them out when it's time to enjoy them. So nothing fancy about all of that. Just take a look at that. And there are trays underneath that one. There are 3 trays in this humidor. The knobs on the front are just for fake drawers, which are not there. So there you go. That's what it looks like. And there it is with it pretty well filled with cigars. And I have both Toros and I have Churchills in there, and you can see the other accessories on the side right there. But here are the cigars all stacked in the box. Here it is all nice and closed, and again, it's from the Thompson Cigar Company many years ago. So also too, we have here, stand by, a leather cigar case for carrying 4 cigars with you in a telescope. So again, Toros to Churchills can go in there. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope you found all this useful and informative. Again, mainly to tell you about the cigar guide from the Tinderbox. Thanks for watching and have some fun. Forget buying expensive toys for your kittens and cats. We find that just taking the aircraft spruce box and the paper on the tile floor is more than enough amusement for them for hours.